I was born in Hachioji, Tokyo as an only child. My dad was working at the car dealership. That's how I get into the car stuff. So when I was 16, I got a motorcycle license. One night, I was riding canyon roads. I saw a car coming sideways. I was like, damn, I need to do that. My first car was A86 because at the time it was the cheapest, so it was like a 200 bucks ready to drift. And then I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go to the canyons. The first time I was on the canyons, I hit the guardrail. That was my only car. I have to call my dad. You know what? I crashed really bad. And he's like, okay. My parents didn't know what I was doing. He drove the tow truck to the mountain, picked me up. So I was sitting next to him and I was just, no conversation. But I was so into it, I was so like having great time. There's no way I can quit at the time. Back in 2002, import show was really popping in the States, and the founder, Miyoshi, came to Japan, and I just happened to meet him. I just took him to the mountain and gave him a ride, drifting, and he's like, damn, this is really cool. The year after D1 driver search, I qualified to be one of the drivers. So that was my beginning of my career. Then Jim and Ryan, who's the founder of Formula Drift, came up to us and they're like, you know what, we're gonna do new drifting series in the States. If you wanna do it, I give you a license. And I'm like, of course I will do it. I met Jerry Tai, who's a founder of Pacific Rim. He owned the Pacific Rim Drift team back then. And I drove for him first 4 years of Formula Drift, and he really helped me beginning of my career. So first few years of Formula Drift, we didn't have enough sponsorship for me to make living out of it. And at the same time, I didn't have a visa, and every event I just fly out, fly back. So it was a pretty tough time. And then around 2007, drifting became big and starting to making living out of it. So after a big crash in Seattle back in 2009, I feel like I don't know if I can do it anymore because I was scared to fail because I lost my confidence. I was like, dude, maybe I'm not that good. I thought I was gonna quit, but my crew chief, Scott, he's like, dude, I'm gonna build a new car. Don't even worry. I was feeling so bad because he spent like 6 months to build and I just totaled the car. Like, I'm so sorry. But he didn't even like take it. He's like, don't even worry. We're gonna build a new car in 2 weeks. He really did it. He didn't sleep like 2 weeks straight and he built it. Deep inside, I was not sure about myself, but because of the team, because of him, I had to do it. And then 2 years after, I won the championship. That experience, I guess, helped win the championship. When I first started driving on those canyon roads in Japan, I never expected I would ended up in the States. Drifting professionally and even winning the championship, my dream really came true. I've been competing Formula Drift since day one, and this will be year number 14. I won a championship and struggle a little bit, but I really want to prove to my fans, sponsors, my team, and to myself that I can do it again.